Take a look at this new video just coming into our newsroom. Migrants charging their phones through the border wall. And the migrants keep coming north, taking the welcome from sanctuary cities. But now there's a lack of shelter, and the suburbs didn't ask for the visitors.
It's complete chaos here in New York. The mayor's gone rogue.
So not only that, but the northern border. So the northern border is seeing a nearly 850% increase in migrants. Here to react, Republican New York Congresswoman Claudia Tenney. Congresswoman, thanks for being with us. These numbers in the northern border are shocking. We want to get to that, but I want to start with what's happening in and around sanctuary cities, because these cities and the mayors who run them said, come here. We're here for you. We've got your back. We're going to take care of this. Now reality is hitting, and these cities are becoming revolving doors, sending migrants to places all around them that, of course, didn't ask for the migrants, but can't handle them in the first place. You represent areas that are seeing what's happening as sanctuary cities become revolving doors. Tell us what you're seeing.
Well, first of all, New York City is a sanctuary city. So while the mayor complains, Mayor Adams, he's allowing these immigrants and inviting them in. And in the recent New York State budget, by the way, a record high budget, $229 billion, up 40%, I think, just in the last two cycles. Amazingly huge. Kathy Hochul put $1 billion in to accommodate illegal immigrants coming across the border, whether through New York City or down through the northern border. Recently, I spent an entire day with the Border Patrol agents in the Buffalo sector, and we went through all kinds of information, video, drone footage, what they're encountering in the Swanton sector. And what do you know, a few days after I left, 4 people died in a swamp in the Canadian border trying to get through because the cartels are literally just allowing them in. The cartels are at the border. They drive them across. And the Border Patrol told me these people can go anywhere in the country because New York, the sanctuary state as well, giving money and incentivizing people to come there. New York also gives them all driver's licenses and does not allow law enforcement to even ask if someone has a license that's whether they're illegal or not. There's no status. Everybody's the same. So all of this is creating a huge problem for our local communities. Broome County in upstate New York, my old district, not my current district, just issued a state of emergency, bracing for what is happening as Mayor Adams is shipping these illegal immigrants upstate. We don't have the resources. Broome County is already struggling. All these Rockland County, you heard the Rockland County executive earlier, a couple days ago, Orange County, all these upstate counties, all the way up into where my northern region of New York State are saying we can't even accommodate the people that live here, not to mention the taxes, the money that was taken away from our local governments in the recent budget by Kathy Hochul. It's a disaster, and they're really showing that they don't care about taxpayers, security, their wallets, their ability to care for themselves and fend off against this invasion, which is really what it's becoming in New York State.
I think you're 100% right. And when it comes to that issue, all I've seen in New York City and also within the larger, New York State is that anybody with anything has left, essentially. And so you think about the voting pool that's left here and you say to yourself, these politicians that are allowing this to go on are just going to continue to be elected into office and nothing will change. So for those of us who are left here and don't like what's happening, what's going to happen to our quality of life?
Well, first of all, let me ask, will Kathy Hochul allow illegal immigrants to have hookups to gas stoves or hookups to gas fueled homes and other types of buildings, commercial or otherwise? This is the kind of ridiculousness that you're seeing in New York. Not only are we facing an energy crisis with this ridiculous Green New Deal of New York that was passed and they've doubled down on it, you're going to see the illegal immigrants probably getting better than citizen status in New York because we're going to have to find a way to pay for them. And it's all going to come at the expense of the beleaguered New York taxpayers. It's why New York has the largest outmigration of people and jobs than any other state in the nation. We don't respect the people that live here. We don't respect their businesses, our tax base. And the Albany left-wing government there that is run completely by Democrats, from the state legislature to the governor, who is a powerless governor. There's a veto-proof majority. There's nothing she can do. But all she does is cater to the far left and these sanctuary city policies, high taxes. It's really it's really problematic. If people don't start voting at the ballot box, they're voting with their feet. And we're going to, the once great Empire State is going to become the Exodus state.
Oh, I can tell you, New York City dwellers who pay high taxes here don't feel like they're getting value for their money right now. It's only going to get worse with all the spending you're talking about on this migrant crisis. Congresswoman, we've got to leave it there. Thanks for being with us.